Fans of the Fast and Furious franchise will no doubt be very familiar with the ongoing feud between Vin Diesel and Dwayne Johnson. The Rock entered the series in Fast 5 as Luke Hobbs, a DSS bounty hunter tasked with tracking down Diesel's character Dominic Toretto and his allies.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Hobbs and Dom go from enemies to frenemies by the end of the movie, and Johnson would go on to appear in 3 more films in the main franchise. But things apparently weren't always rosy behind the scenes. While the 8th film was shooting in 2016, Johnson took to his Instagram to spill the tea regarding some previous on-set drama. The actor praised his female co-stars, but mentioned the men were, in his words, a different story. While Johnson didn't specifically name the acting partners who caused him problems, it was clear enough that Diesel was the issue. Johnson wrote, "Some conduct themselves as stand-up men and true professionals, while others don't. The ones that don't are too chicken to do anything about it anyway." Since then, the 2 actors' feud has been a non-stop back and forth. Johnson was the last to mention it during an interview with THR in July, in which he wished the franchise well and confirmed he wouldn't appear in any more Fast films.
I'll see you soon.
No, you won't.
However, it seems like Diesel is bringing up their rivalry yet again, albeit in a totally surprising way. In an Instagram post shared on November 7th, Diesel offered the olive branch of all olive branches to his former co-star. He wrote, "My little brother Dwayne, the time has come. The world awaits the finale of Fast 10. As you know, my children refer to you as Uncle Dwayne in my house. There's not a holiday that goes by that they and you don't send well wishes, but the time has come. Legacy awaits." Of course, not only is Fast 10 on its way, but so is Fast 11, with both films serving as a 2-part epic finale for the long-running series. Referring to the late Paul Walker, Diesel continued, "I told you years ago that I was going to fulfill my promise to Pablo. I swore that we would reach and manifest the best Fast in the finale that is 10. I say this out of love, but you must show up. Hobbs can't be played by no other. I hope that you rise to the occasion and fulfill your destiny." So it looks like Diesel is happy to let bygones be bygones for the sake of the Fast franchise, but will Johnson feel the same way? Well, right now Johnson has yet to respond to his former co-star's plea for reconciliation, but considering how active he is on social media, you can probably expect to hear something soon. It's worth noting that even before his new Instagram post, Diesel appeared to be over their feud. In a June interview with Men's Health, the actor claimed his issues with Johnson came from pushing his co-star to the limit to get the best performance. He said, "That took a lot of work. We had to get there, and sometimes at that time I could give a lot of tough love. Not Fellini-esque, but I would do anything I'd have to do in order to get performances in anything I'm producing." Nevertheless, it's probably going to take a lot more than an Instagram plea to get Dwayne Johnson signed on to Fast 10 and 11, and there's no way to know if Vin Diesel has reached out to Johnson in private or whether the social media strategy is currently his only plan of action. Unsurprisingly, if the Fast and the Furious fandom had anything to say about it, Johnson would have signed on the dotted line right away. Diesel's Instagram post was liked well over 500,000 times and had 10,000 comments just a mere 2 hours after it was posted. In the past, fans seem to have taken Johnson's side in the feud, but for the sake of Fast 10, it looks like everyone is on the side of family. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite movies and TV shows are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.